Blessings and love, everyone. This is Diane Canfield, psychic, medium, and I give healings. So, with that, I give psychic readings. I don't use any cards. I don't need to use cards. I give psychic healings, which means I tune into you when I'm healing you, and also this also has a psychic aspect to it. And I give mediumship readings, which means I tune into your passed on loved ones. Now, today I want to talk about the upgrades that have been happening. We have been getting more space weather, so I just did an update a few days ago, and I wanted to continue to make videos, and I talked about that I want to continue making videos. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe down here to my channel so you can get everything. And also in the links, you will see all the other social media that you could subscribe to, which will be Facebook and Patreon, and also my newsletter. So Patreon will be Patreon/Diane Canfield, and Facebook is either Diane Canfield or Psychic Diane Canfield. So I want to talk about the upgrades that we've been getting. We have the super new moon coming in on the 21st, which today's the 19th, so that's only a couple of days from now. And we're already getting the energies coming in from that. But I plan to do another video on the day of the new moon. So look for that, because I really want to go into all the aspects having to do with the new moon on that day. So now the space weather, right now we have very high solar wind. It's about 545, which the normal is around 300. So I'm expecting geomagnetic storms anytime now. And we had 2 M-class flares today, and supposedly we have no geomagnetic storms, which is odd with the solar wind as high as it is. So I'm not, I've been watching this for a while. It seems like something's up with this, but I'm going to keep on watching it and see what happens. It's very odd with the solar wind that we don't have any storms yet, but let's see what happens. We probably are going to get, or we're probably going to get storms coming in, so let's see. Now, besides this, for the past few days, there's been a lot of upgrades coming in, and you guys can write down below on the comment section and let me know if you've been feeling anything the past few days, because I have. So I've been getting a lot of upgrades, and I would recommend, whenever you do start to get upgrades, if you haven't yet, you will in a few days, because these have really been coming in. And I have told everyone that we are entering the galactic timeline, and this was on my last 2 events that I had in December, which I will be having more galactic events, so don't worry, you can always join more in the future. So I would recommend, when you start feeling these upgrades coming in, that you take time alone, go into a separate room, and be by yourself in order to integrate them, because this is what I had to do last night. I spent almost the whole day and last night alone, and today they feel like they're pretty much all the way integrated, but they still are integrating a little bit, and I'll be integrating them probably throughout the next entire week. So this is when you will feel downloads coming in of information, and it'll be pointing out things about your own life and how to improve your own life and what direction you should be taking. And for me, I'm also going to get downloads of what's happening with world events, how I'm fitting in with world events, and where the world is going energy-wise, because I'm always going to be hearing from the galactics and Jesus and the Creator And I'm always tuned into spirits and everything else. So just let your thoughts, when you're alone, just let your thoughts take over. Just sit back, relax, and let your thoughts take over. And then just see where your thoughts go when these upgrades happen to you. Ask your guides to tell you what you need to learn during this time. You can connect with Jesus, as I do, your angels, your guides, and see what their messages are for you. So we're always so busy, we have to get quiet, and they want us to get quiet. And this is why they give us these upgrades, because they want us to settle down, sit back, and listen to them. And listen to what they have to say to us, because we're always being told information, but most people are so busy and so going from one task to another that they don't really have time just to relax and get the information that they need from the higher realms. Now, you should also be working with crystals during this time. And if you've been on my Facebook page, you've seen me talk a lot about crystals. I haven't talked a lot, but a little about crystals. But I'm going to be talking a lot more about crystals because those are very important to be upgraded. But you have to know how to use crystals in the right way. So I'll get to that later. Now, more energy should be coming in because of the full moon. The new moon, which is in Aquarius, and it's going to be coming in. So I will, like I said, I will talk about this on my next video. I'll get into more detail on some of these things in my next one. But I want to let everyone know that the upgrades have been coming in, and the Galactics, who I'm in communication with, are giving us messages too on how we can upgrade our timeline. And the timelines right now are being upgraded. They're being upgraded to a level. They will be upgraded to a level that we haven't seen before, but right now it's still a work in progress, and they have to start slowly so that everybody gets acclimated to their energy and how they raise the timelines up for us, so that we can then step through the portals and step into the timeline that they have created for us. Because, as I said, the Galactics are our ancestors. We did not come from the monkey. None of us came from the monkey. So we're all star seeds, and we all did come from the Galactics because they did seed us. So this is different races of Galactics. And I have been visited in person by 5 different races, and I will go on my videos to talk about this too. This is something I have planned for this year, so please subscribe. And so you can go to my website to get a reading. It's dianecanfield.com. If you want to join me on Patreon, this is information that I can't share on other platforms, like worldwide information. And you can always donate to me. You can donate to me through Patreon. And then, of course, my Facebook page. And I will be adding on other channels that I can probably give more information on, but I will let everyone know about that. So, blessings and love to everyone. And I will be back in a few days. I plan to come back on the new moon and go into more detail on the new moon. So, blessings and love. Thank you for all your support throughout all these years that everyone has been supporting me. And thank you to all new supporters. And we will see you later.